And there we are.
Oh
Hello,
my.
everyone. Welcome to this show that we're doing right now. Right now.
Right now?
Right now. Oh my
Or
gosh.
soon, like then. Now.
We're a little late, and I'm taking full blame for that because I was busy drawing a potato. Those are the facts. Important potatoes.
You don't even try to make it a good excuse. Just like that.
I was drawing a potato. That's all there was to it. I got very involved.
Gross potato.
I put it in the.
I'm looking at it.
I'm looking at
got
it too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got it in the Saturday channel.
Yeah,
It's a
that's where I put
potato.
it. I didn't want to.
It's not the
Oh,
grassy
wait.
knoll.
Is potato.
That's not the grassy knoll.
It's not the grassy knoll. The grassy knoll is out on my back patio. I got to work on it.
Let's
That
get that
eye.
many.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna
Too
go
many
with
pupils
spider
in that
legs. Yeah, it's got little goat eyes in the actual potato eyes too.
It's also
Nice.
got very, halfway decent teeth. You'd be surprised.
Those are what is a parrotfish teeth or some shit like that.
They look better than Sonic did when they first released the trailer
They
for
did.
it.
They did. I might have to pull some of that ugly Sonic and incorporate it. Hey, there's the boss. There's Lee.
Oh,
Lisa
dang.
Shot. Hey there, people. I guess we should stop.
Responsible now.
Yeah, messing around and actually do things.
For the YouTube people.
For the YouTube people.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube people. Nice to see you. Let's do introductions, and then we'll figure out what we were doing and start doing it again. I'm going to roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I got my number set. Oh, it's the birthday boy.
Ooh.
Who are
Who's
you
that?
and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm playing Adam. I'm playing Adam because it's a joke on Atom. Haha. I'm Adam of the Cult of Adam. Yeah. There's layers.
Adam played Adam of the Cult of Adam.
Yeah, no, I'm an unarmed pilot science human. So survivor. I've got gifts. I've got perks of gifted, iron fist, and toughness.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, we'll go clockwise then, which means Melissa, you're up next.
Well, hi. I am playing a robot. I don't recall my robot voice, but this now is my robot voice. You can call me Jules. I am a doctor robot. I can find lots of drugs when we look through things and try to find drugs. And I don't remember anything about what's on my character sheet, so I don't remember what cool things I have. But at some point I'll remember, and I will share that information.
Very cool. All right, Jeff.
I am playing Levon, who is a ghoulish gunslinger with questionable morals. He's got a trusty 44, a duster, and a beautiful cowboy hat. He is basically Timothy Oliphant from Deadwood / Justified, but as a ghoul. So yeah.
Very nice. All right, Dan.
Everybody, I'm playing Steve the Wanderer, who I probably should have just named Roberto after the Futurama guy who likes to stab people with a knife. Because really, that's like what my character is turned into at this point. So he just tries to sneak up and stab people. I should probably do a little ha-ha, next time.
You should. Absolutely. We lost both of the lollygaggers.
Yeah, they said they got a phone call they had to take.
Oh,
So
I missed that. Okay.
it disappeared into the background, never to be seen again.
Away they went.
The
Okay.
game was already too far gone, just at introductions.
Yeah.
Oh.
that was-
I mean,
Huh?
maybe we'll have to
That-
cancel. So
that
let's
Adam
just be prepared.
puns.
Yeah. It was that. I just scared him off. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna just keep going. No need to stop
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We'll get him in trouble. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll get you two out of all the trouble that you get into.
Probably by leaving us behind.
There's some 90s song going through my head now that just said the trouble we could get into over and over again.
Nice.
I don't know that song. What song is it? I probably know that
Oh,
song. I just don't remember that song.
I don't remember the name of it or anything. I just remember that
A
chorus.
little bit of the lyrics.
I mean,
Yeah.
they say the trouble we could get into over and over and over again. Like that's all they say.
Okay.
Song was so much potential.
Yeah. So yeah, you all are last session or first session. So this is session 2, I think. Maybe I don't even remember anymore. You all rescued, a survivor out there from some mole rats, and as reward for your payment, he gave you what he believes is the key to the Hester's Consumer Robotics storeroom, where it's rumored there's a lot of really cool stuff to loot. And so that's where you all ended up. You found your way. What's that?
We got a key to the back room, right?
Yeah.
Behind all the robots.
Yeah. You made your way to the front, or, to the robot joint. And looking in through the front door, there was a dead raider on the floor. It had I think like burn marks on them. But as you kind of, step in past them, you look and you're in this ramshackled looking showroom. And you can see different displays here and there. Most of them look like, they're like cardboard cutout displays, but kind of setting in the center in a small stage just out in the middle of the showroom, set off by very ancient, decrepit, filthy looking velvet ropes, is a Mr. Handy just floating there.
As you do.
As you do. There's Jeff.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right.
There's Melissa.
Does he look like he's floating menacingly?
He's just floating. Just, in there now. In front of this robot. So you're at the Hester's robotic or consumer robotics shop. You step in, it's just, there's cardboard cutouts, different robot models here and there. You can see a little counter with the cash register on it. And in the center is this little stage, maybe 6 foot by 6 foot. Got velvet ropes going around it. And floating in this stage, kind of in the center, is this Mr. Handy robot, just hovering there. Almost seems to be in standby, isn't really reacting to you, but kind of right in front of it on a little post is a button, a big red button, and above it in kind of weathered paint is the word demo.
Are there any shopping carts so that way we can, look like we belong here?
Give me
in the absence of wheelbarrows.
You know what? We're just gonna call it a roll. Give me a perception test. Whatever perception is.
I'm trying to remember what we were doing for that.
No.
We were doing the survival, I think, and then modifying it with
Perception.
Yeah.
Go and give me that test.
Perfect.
Oh, you pull a success. Yeah, there's an old rusted out shopping cart. It's only got 3 wheels, but it's one of the front wheels, so it just doesn't turn real well, but you can
call it wheelbarrow. It's basically the same now.
A wheelbarrow.
Can Jules approach the robot?
Yeah. It's just floating there. Doesn't seem to really be aware, it's almost in standby or something.
I would assume that Jules would know where to find whatever button or whatnot that might try to do a restart or kind of get out of standby mode.
So ignoring the demo button, we can just call this I would say a science test. I think would work good for this.
Alrighty. And are we doing... I'm sorry, I forgot what the...
Yeah.
Attributes? Are we doing?
Science is tied to intelligence, so you should be good with the default that comes up. Because by default, it should do your...
Okay.
I think.
I'll roll it and see if it works.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, your tribute 6. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you pull a success. And... Oh, sorry. Ashley was coming to inform me that my dog is in dire trouble because he snuck onto the couch and stole my child's sandwich away from him.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
But at least
That's a
he's
good
got his
call.
appetite back, so I guess
See, silver
little
lining.
victories.
Yes.
Yeah, you pop open the back panel. Like I said, this thing, it's like it's floating there, so it's not completely shut down. Like it's in a standby mode or something. You pop the back panel. You yourselves, because you're Mr. Handy as well, or you're Dr. Handy.
I'm a Dr. Handy. Yeah.
Yeah. And you very easily find the little, Dan will know what I'm talking about, but on old like computer motherboards, there was the switches you have to bridge. So you pull a little jumper here and you move the little jumper over there. And it takes it out of its demo mode and kicks it into, like, just reboots the personality to default. And all of a sudden it just kind of comes up, little eye stalks kind of pop out. Greetings, sir. How may I be of assistance?
Just threw you over.
What is your responsibility here?
I have none.
That
Awaiting
you are-
initial input.
We bought it.
Are we all there?
Oh yeah, all of you are in here.
Okay.
I got my wheelbarrow.
Hello, what is your designation?
I'm Mr. Handy. You can call me Wellsworth.
Ah, yes. Wellsworth.
Yes.
It is good to meet you. I am Adam.
Are you my new owner?
Yes.
Very well. I see I'm in good company. As he turns, gives a little like eye stalk nod to you, Jules.
This is good company. Would you like a responsibility?
I could stand to have a primary function. After all, life isn't worth living if you don't have something to live it for.
And Jules will sort of look to Adam and Steve. Protection, perhaps? Support? Assistance?
I think Adam's claimed ownership, so
Did you have a primary function before this?
Did not.
So, do you remember anything from prior to this moment?
No, this is my first activation date.
it's
That
like
places an amount of responsibility on us that I wasn't initially prepared for, but I am willing to take that on.
Very well, sir. What shall you have me do? I am quite good at cooking, at house care and cleaning, lawn care. I am quite skilled in my programming at maintaining shrubbery and gardening. I have basics in self-defense to defend your home.
Ah, yes. This is all very pleasing. In the meantime, we are away from home. But when we get back to home, I believe that you could help us out quite a bit, as we are a community.
Very
And
well.
We would like for you to join our community.
Very well. I will tend to your needs while we travel, and then once we return home, I will gladly take on the role of overseeing and tending to all the needs of your home.
Thank you. This is very acceptable.
Very well. Lead the way, sir.
So,
good fun.
I guess I'll just start walking in more.
Sure.
Like, And then I'll hit R3 and crouch and start walking forward.
As you do.
As you do. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, so I guess the thing here that I'm going to put out there, since we do have a doctor handy who's very clearly an autonomous, sentient, its own person, Jules, I'm just going to, the longer, kind of like Star Wars, the longer a robot's out there in the world, the more it becomes itself, right?
More personality develops.
Yeah. Oh, snap. There's a Shined Easy. Hey, Ashley. How's it going?
Oh, hello.
We got a back room to go and investigate. So I will also push the buttons of crouching.
Very well. You two are crouching. If you want to do stealthy, go ahead and roll me a stealthy roll.
I got to double check what it is that I get.
Well, I guess it's sneak.
Yes. There it is. All right. So I get a D20 for free.
Right. Adam of the Cult of Adam, you pull a success. Oh, there we go. Dan, you pulled 2 successes. I increased the party AP by 1.
There we go. Starting to build that bank up again.
Yeah, so you two kind of leading the way. Oh, we got Melissa. You also get a success. So you kind of hover down low to the ground, kind of tuck your limbs in your little crouch as you all move back behind the counter. You can see that there's the door that kind of leads in the back area. And initially it leads into what seems like just a regular kind of storeroom. There's ransacked boxes and crates all over here. You can see that in the back there's a hallway that kind of continues a little further in, but kind of looking around you can see all this tall shelving, but tucked in the back corners you're all kind of like sneaking around, taking in your surroundings. You see there's a large pod with a terminal next to it, and you can see that the terminal, like the green blinking indicator that it's actually powered up and on. And you all have been in the wasteland long enough, and Jules, being a robot, you would have definitely encountered before. It's a Protectron, what goddamn words, Protectron pod.
Or what his designation is.
I guess I'm gonna need to make a PC.
Automatically assuming that he probably knows the best. Adam isn't the most, he doesn't always have the best sense of like other people at all times. So he just immediately goes to the terminal and starts typing on it.
Are you just slapping keys, or are you actually going to try and type things in?
Yeah, I'm actually going to start trying to type things in. I'm going to try and, where am I? Who am I?
Go ahead and give me we'll call this a science test. Science intelligence. How'd you do? 2 successes. Wow, go you. Yeah, you get in, you start doing the standard lines, you kind of find the file structure. You can see there's a section that's Protectron controls, and you're able to kind of, with your success, kind of brute force the password. And it opens you up into the standard Protectron controls. It's showing that there is 1 unit attached to this terminal. It is currently deactivated. And it also gives you the options to select the different personality modes.
The password was God. Interesting. We have the ability to turn this on. We'd like to turn on the Protectron as well. We can give it roles.
Yeah. If I recall, there's normally like policeman, fireman, construction.
So yeah, looking over the list It's listed as default, subway steward, law enforcement, fire brigadier, medical responder, and construction worker.
There you go. I'm so disappointed I forgot a couple.
You did.
Is anyone hurt?
No, I mean, we got our own doctor, so.
That's very true. Are you in need of repair? As I turn to Jules.
Oh, sorry.
Are you in need of repair?
Am I in need of repair?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe I am.
Okay. We could. Yes, I mean, if we turn it on to default, we could just see what happens.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful if you put them in a mode and then you're like looting a back store of a place that you don't belong to.
Yes. They follow their job to a T, and it all depends on how they're programmed.
Default's probably fine.
All right, let's go with default.
Okay.
One of those areas where character would know way more about this. Melissa does not.
Yeah, the pod hisses, the top of it lifts up. The Protectron, you hear that robotic coming online as it steps out of the pod. And it seems like its default kind of programming in this instance was like, you know, the warehouse worker or something. It starts moving around, starts picking up some boxes here and there, moving them around, initiating inventory.
Maybe he'll find
yes.
something cool for us.
Protectron.
Yes.
Once you initiate the inventory list, could you bring that report to me?
Yes.
Thank you.
As it goes around and starts trying to count things. There's really, this place is like, it definitely has been ransacked before. So occasionally, most often it'll walk up to a shelf, start scanning things, item number, lists off a random number, missing. Moves over a little bit, item number, lists off a bunch of stuff, missing. And it's just going at it. It seems like it'll be at it for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give us time to continue on down the hallway and find where this key goes.
Sure.
I assume we haven't used that key yet.
No, you have not.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
He can do the hard work in here for us.
You, like I said, there's a large door. It's actually a large double door that opens up into a hallway leading further back. What do y'all want to do?
Yeah, I'll just go further in. R3 again.
Okay. We'll carry over. You had a good stealth roll. You move up, and you can actually see that there are little windows on the door, like I think like restaurant doors, where they got the little window set up in it. And you look in as you sneak up carefully. And you see a very industrial looking hallway with a very large secure door off to the side. But as you're kind of peeking in, you see three things. Setting on the floor at the far end of the hallway, one of those little toy monkeys with the symbols just sitting there. And flanking it on other side, up at the top corner of the walls, you see two dome-shaped automatic turrets.
Those could be a problem. They're on.
Yes. Well,
There's a door in front of them also, right? To the right.
To the right, yes, there's a large, looks like secure door.
We might be able to try and sneak through that door first and see if there's a console in there for them. But
Well, you're looking like you're looking down a straight hallway, and at the end of this hallway, up in the top corners, are these two turrets. And then along one of the walls is this big door. There's not really anywhere to kind of hide.
I was curious if the door's in that room, but
No, this big secure door is in this hallway.
right. I'm saying I wonder if the terminal's behind that door that we're talking about on the right.
Oh, so trying to sneak in, you will be exposed to, if the turrets are online, exposed to fire.
Even with sneak?
It's a open hallway. You can try it, but it is going to be really tough.
I know. It works in the game. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Okay.
Can Jules try?
It may not work in this, of course. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, and again, I feel like I don't know, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the pincher arms were kind of like extendy a bit.
not much, but
Not much. Okay, never
No.
mind. I was gonna try to like reach out and mess with it.
not that much thing.
Okay. Well,
More like little R2D2 arms.
got it. Okay.
Oh, I suppose we could always just crack open the door and then just kind of do one of these and see if the turrets react or not.
Is that what
From
you want to
the-
do? Yep.
Equipment that we got last week, did we not get some type of a like grenade or
Ooh, I don't remember. Someone would have kept track of that. Let's take a look at it.
What were you looking for again?
We got a grenade, maybe.
did we get some type of a grenade or something last week?
I don't have one on mine.
I don't have any. No, I don't have any grenades.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I
seeing
don't have any
any.
grenades.
All right. Some of the stuff I wasn't quite sure exactly what it was. So darn. So we don't have anything that we can throw and explode it.
No, I'm fine with just kind of
Okay.
doing those.
So yeah,
Maybe
well,
not actually with my face, but maybe like a hand or something.
yeah. So while you're all kind of like figuring out, trying to come up with a game plan, Steve, you kind of push open one of the doors just a little bit, and you stick your arm in, and you see both turrets, little red light come on all of them. They kind of swivel around, and they kind of zero in on where your hand is, and you're able to pull your hand back just in time as the first few rounds of gunfire collides with the other door, and it kind of, the door swings a little bit from the force of it being shot.
Oh well, they're definitely still on.
We know more now than we did a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Terminal didn't have turret controls, did it?
It seemed like it just tied to that Protectron pod.
Well, that makes things challenging.
It does.
Well, there's no time like the present. As I'll just simply try and dive across that hallway.
Okay, I like it. Go ahead and give me a, we're gonna call this probably athletics. Yeah, give me an athletics test.
All right.
Oh no.
You got a success with a complication.
That's fun.
So you dive in, and like you could tell before from when Steve stuck his arm in that it takes a few seconds to for these guns to kind of lock on. And as you dive towards the thing, you make it to the door before they get a lock on you. You pull the key. Oh shit, the key's missing. And you look back on the hallway behind you, and you see that in your dive, the key fell out of your pocket and is now lying there on the ground. And before the guns start firing, do you want to try and take cover underneath of them or run back to the door? What do you want to do here? Because they're about to light you up. You got just a moment to react.
Yeah, I'll try and take cover under them.
Yeah, so you run. And luckily, they've kind of got a limited range of movement. So you get underneath one of them, and it starts swiveling down, but you're able to kind of hug the wall close enough. It's like it's shooting, like it's bum, 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 as it's coming down. But you're hugging that wall. It's just inches from your toes where these bullets are hitting the floor. as it's just continually firing down, like it's picking you up. The other one's swiveled down too, and it's trying to crane up as far as it can, but
I might
it's just...
try and shoot at that other one, and maybe he can attack the one of them.
Sure, go ahead if that's what you two want to do. Go ahead and make me some rolls for that as I try and find my PDF.
Now that I'm under them, is there any way to get behind them?
They're little pods attached to the wall.
Oh, to the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
There's not really anything behind him to be had. I'm going to spend an AP.
Sure.
Ooh, 3 successes.
All right, you pulled 3 successes. That's a hit, so we'll throw 2 AP in the pool if you want to give me damage.
All right. I will spend one of those back down to add another damage die. I'm going to need it.
Okay, 2 damage. This thing does have defensive 2. So you hit it and it just, your bullets glance off of its armor. Adam, you're right underneath this thing.
And now that I'm looking in the right spot, yes, we did have a grenade.
Oh, oops.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna use my knuckles on it.
Okay, you can reach up and just, Shadouken uppercut this thing.
Sure, you can.
Hey. All right, 2 successes. Very nice.
And then how do I roll damage on this thing? Just click on the damage dice?
Yeah.
Okay. And I forget if this takes into account my Iron Fist or not.
Let's see. So we got 3 base damage plus 1 MB. Your abilities, Iron Fisted. What does
I don't
this
think
do?
the abilities are built into the rolls.
1 die.
Okay, so
They aren't unless
So
you
if-
did it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't, like, when you drag it over, automatically make the change.
Okay. So plus 1 DCD damage, so I would up the number of dice by 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll make that 5.
Okay, 4 damage.
Good better.
No effects, but 4 damage is good. You hit it hard and you just collide into it. It does take damage. Pen? I guess, hang on a second. Keep track of this. It doesn't destroy it, but you definitely bang it up some.
Good.
Need a bigger gun.
Jules would like to approach with the buzz saw attachment.
Okay.
out.
While they're focused in on Adam, you want to run in and you want to try and buzzsaw the one that Steve just shot and didn't do anything to, or the one that Adam uppercutted and banged it up some?
I will do the one that Steve was.
Okay, sure. And they're very focused on Adam right now. You're probably going to get its attention when you hit. No successes.
That's unfortunate.
Um,
what would I do to be able to?
I think you can
Reroll?
just, let me double check my cheat sheet. I think you can just burn a luck.
Wasn't it luck points? You select the die you want to re-roll and you use your
Yeah.
luck points.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can spend a luck point and it
And
lets
do
you
you-
re-roll the d20.
Per die.
refill
You
your luck
toggle.
at the beginning of the session?
I don't think
It's
so.
whenever Chuck says so. It's
Oh,
usually
okay.
like an adventure, basically, or like
Yeah.
a couple sessions, something like that.
Okay.
And it won't automatically subtract them or anything either. So
Okay. See if that worked. Oh, well, yay! I rerolled the exact.
oh,
same
you didn't?
thing.
Did you toggle the dice?
Yes.
Okay, that
So-
sucks. It's the exact same thing.
That's all right.
You're like panicking a little bit, swinging at this thing. I got a lot of crinkly plastic going on right now. Your buzzsaw just glances off at it. Adam, the one that you're underneath, keeps trying to get you, but just isn't. But Jules, the one by you. Yeah, it.
Hi there. It's here to have your attention. Now.
I'm gonna roll this because it's the same stats. Oh, it rolls the
Ouch.
hit location. I'm not worried about it. It gets 1 success.
Ouch. Okay.
And it puts out 1 point of damage. We're gonna go piercing 1, so it's gonna bypass 1 point of armor you have, or defense. And Jules, if I remember correctly, looking at your status page, you've got a defense of 1, so it does bypass that, so you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Do you
And I
have
don't
any
think I've
resistances?
taken damage.
I didn't see any resistances on the sheets.
No. And I'm trying to remember what's different.
What kind of damage is it?
Piercing.
Physical or is it electrical?
Just take a point of health off. Is what you need to
If
do.
it's physical, she does actually have two physical resistance.
Oh.
So if it's piercing though, it'll bypass. So
Oh, I do?
yes. So if you look on your
I
sheet
see that. Yeah, I
on the
see it
Pip
now.
Boy, the fist is physical, the lightning bolt is electrical, and then the fallout sign is radiation. Those are the 3 types of protection.
So no damage?
No damage. Good
Sweet.
job.
Sounds like
You thought you could hurt me. You were wrong.
Okay, we're kind of doing freeform loosey-goosey initiative, so if y'all want to try and do something again.
Levon, are
I
you
can
with
shoot
us?
something if you want. I'm actually being able to pay attention again. I apologize.
That's
but,
all right.
all good.
But yeah, what do I shoot?
So
Just tell me what to shoot.
Turrets.
Yeah, looking down this hallway, there's 2 of these pod-based wall turrets. Adam
Okay.
is underneath one, trying to uppercut it
shoot
from
Adam.
below. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
And
No, that's not-
then Jules is by the other one, trying to hit it with a buzz saw.
okay.
the one-
and
Yeah.
did they effectively hit either of them?
It hits Jules, but luckily Jules' defenses and resistance kind of protected. Adam at the moment is in like a blind spot of fire where they're trying to get their guns to him, but
Okay.
their range of movement is limited enough that it's not
All right.
actually able to get to Adam at the moment.
All right, Adam seems like he's got it under control, sort of. So I'll help Jules. So
That's the first.
So Levon will fire. We'll line it up. Like, well, I'm a little pissed off, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot something right now. I'm going to spend. Is that AP pool at 4? Is that
Yep,
is
that's
that good? Is
accurate.
that where we're at?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 2
Sure.
to get extra dice. And then I'm going to fire at the 1. Make sure everything's where it's supposed to. So it should be agility, which is 9, plus my small guns is 3. Yeah, everything looks good.
Cool.
2 successes.
Very nice.
Is that good?
Yep. That hits.
Okay. All right, then I will spend. Can I spend AP to get more damage? Trying to remember if I can do it. When you deal damage, I can spend. Yeah, I'll spend another AP to get an extra damage die.
Sure.
So I think we were at 4. I spent 3 total, so we're down to. Okay, so I'm gonna spend extra ones. That's 7 dice for damage.
Holy
There you
crap.
go. Look at that.
God.
8 points of damage, plus it's
Oh my
vicious,
gosh.
which means it deals an extra point of damage per effect. So I think it's up to 12 damage.
You take your aim and just boom, as the one that Jules was swinging at with the buzz saw just explodes in this shower of sparks, just destroyed.
Yeah. I was going to say, y'all want to quit screwing around? I stopped paying attention for 1 second. You need to get yourselves killed by turrets. What the hell's going on?
I told you that this is what we were gonna do. You weren't paying attention.
That That is what I was intending to do with this, but
us killed?
unfortunately, it did not happen.
As the other turret still just boom, 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 trying to shoot Adam's feet.
I don't think I can damage it, to be honest.
I mean, you could try. Someone's got to do something.
Yeah, sorry, I had something else come up. But I'm back.
Okay.
So, yeah, seeing that, I know that, lead on hit one. Which one was it?
The one across
Sure, the
the
one by
way.
Jules. Yeah.
Okay.
There's only the one
Which
that
one
dropped.
was it?
That's still
Right.
up.
So seeing that, I will, even though it's under me, I'm gonna try and look cool and like jump off of the wall and then get up to its level and just come in with a flying haymaker.
Nice.
As that, I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 AP to get an extra die. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Is that the last AP from the pool?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
So, is that?
Looks like it was well spent since you got the hit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
yeah.
if I had rolled the other two, it would just. So now rolling damage, increase it by 1.
You want to use some AP to get more damage die?
Don't have any AP left.
Yeah, but you can still spend AP you don't have. It just gives me
Oh.
AP.
You can, give him AP to spend.
I already rolled it. We'll do it next time.
More damage? What
Or-
do your effects do? Do you have any effects on that weapon?
How do I find out?
Should have inputted them
To
directly.
look at the item.
It looks like
Oh.
it does not. It's
It
just
does
got
not.
the concealed quality. Okay. So that's 4 damage. Let's see. And it's going to take, now that I've sorted out the rules and how they work again, that means it's going to take 3 of that 4 because it does have some physical resistance. Yes, is that math? Yes, that's math. Okay, cool. As you punch it again, Steve or Jules?
I guess I can try and shoot it again.
Feel free. If that does not work, I will try to buzzsaw it
I've got
again.
bullets.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a hit with a complication. I'll tell you what, for this complication, I'm just going to take an AP for now. And
Okay.
go ahead and give me your damage.
Nothing. I
Aw.
did it. I did it, guys.
Well, we
If
can
it's like,
take the AP if you want to re-roll. You can, right?
We don't need to give him more AP, or probably
I
I
think you get 2 per if you take the AP route with complication. I think you get 2.
Oh, I get 2?
I think so. That's what it is with an Octone.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that. Okay. Jules?
Yeah. Buzzsaw, take 2. Why is that? That's...
No.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to spend any luck to re-roll any of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? Down to 2 luck.
I don't think your buzzsaw is set up correctly. So you have, because your buzzsaw is probably using your strength, which is 5. Do you have any skill weapons in it? Like what's your, you have, I guess you don't. You don't have anything in melee, do you? You didn't put any points into melee. Never mind. 5 is correct.
Okay.
I was just looking at your stats. I'm like, that's a low target number.
All right. There's a success. Go ahead and give some damage on that.
All right. Two
2 damage. It's got 1 point of resistance.
It's got piercing, so
Oh,
you should.
yeah. All right. So it's going to take both points. It's still up.
Oh my gosh! Get it, guys!
Does anyone Is it back to me yet, or
Not
is
yet.
it still
It's gonna go, and
Okay.
then you can take it. It's going
enough.
to. It's going to adjust. You've drawn its attention, Jules. It's going to do this again.
Bring it. Do your best.
Oh, you shouldn't encourage them.
3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend some dice, some AP.
I was looking in the wrong place earlier. I did actually take 2 damage
Oh, no.
first session. Oops.
3 damage, piercing 1.
Okay. And so now because I have 2
You reduce
physical
that by 1.
resistance. Okay, so I take 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You account for the piercing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was, yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So-
now it's back to all of you. So if you want to take your shot there.
The other thing, by the way, is that those lasers have burst, Chuck. So if you rule Adam as being in close enough range of the primary target, he can
You should.
potentially also get hit by it.
I'm
should,
rolling off the wrong sheet.
Oh, okay.
Are they just the machine gun ones?
Yeah, not the laser ones. The damage is the same, the stats are the same, but it doesn't have the extra thing, so that's why I'm not activating those.
So in the back, Levine is just shaking his head, like just looking at the rest of this thing's like, really? Okay. All right, I guess I'll do this one too. I'll go ahead and I'll give you AP. I don't care.
Sure.
Go ahead, take 2 AP. Chuck.
Sure.
I will take more, so I could fire with 4 dice.
2 successes.
It's going to
There you
be
go.
successes. I will take another AP. I'll take that AP I just got right
Uh-huh.
there, and I will use that for damage. Try to take out this next one. With the gun again. This will be 9 total because of the vicious.
Yeah,
I
man.
might as well just throw my pipe pistol at the bad guys instead of shooting them with it.
You explode this one too, just a solid shot. Sparks go flying. All that's left now is this. Now that the gunfire is stopped next to Adam on the ground, it's just this little symbol monkey just clacking its symbols away. Its eyes kind of lighting up red.
I always hated them in the game.
I do too.
Well, we could probably salvage some ammunition out, turrets, and maybe some parts.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Salvaging out of that is going to be intelligence or a science test, or science and intelligence. Difficulty is 1.
We've got one person. This is Jeff. It's your job.
I can do. I'm okay at science.
Blow it out of the park again. Find a suit of power armor in that turret.
I'm better at repair than science, but I can do science too. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
You said
I know a thing or two about the science of years of old.
You want
You've had such
give me a hand
awesome
there, Adam?
success with your salvage.
I am not. I am not very natural at it, but I have spent years trying to refine it.
So I think
Oh, go ahead.
assisting, you roll 1d20, and any successes you get add on to my rolls. I believe how it
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here with science
one
Success
success, one
with
complication thus far.
and 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just a single success.
I'll probably pick up the key card again before we lose
That's
it.
a good idea. All right, so I have refamiliarized myself with how the looting actually works, but this still works out really well. So for your complication, I am going to reduce just a little bit. So Adam and Jeff, each of you give me a d20 roll.
18.
All right. And 2.
2.
Okay, it's good.
Between-
We're on opposite sides. I feel like one of us is going to get something good. Okay.
Between the two of you, you find a grand total. So altogether, 20 rounds of 10 millimeter ammo. And let's see. I'm going to roll a d4. Jeff, I need you to roll me a 3d20.
You want the total or you want to
I want the
individualize?
total. That's
35.
35. You find a small kind of butane torch,
Nice.
and that's
Okay.
what you get off of them.
All right. Those will be useful. Very
Ah.
useful. Anyone use 10 millimeter? And even use guns?
I mean, yes, but no. I mean,
Theoretically.
no, but yes. Sorry.
All right. I'll just keep the ammo then for now. Someone want to take this torch?
No, while these are useful items, they're not for me.
All right. I hear you. Hey, Danny boy, Steve,
Yep.
whatever the hell your name is, go ahead and take this torch.
Yeah, I don't think it's in our inventory, so I'll just make an item real
Yeah.
quick.
I do
Jules
have.
holds up her flamer arm. Like, I
I'll
have no
be
need of
just
yours.
like you now.
We will both do our best and see how it goes.
I do have 10 millimeter ammunition as well, and I do have some 38. If any of you are in need. Otherwise, I will continue to carry them in for when we need them later.
We may find a gun somewhere to use them.
There's always a chance.
If I find a gun, then that gun will be given to someone else as well. It is the doctrine of the Cult of Atom that we are to utilize ourselves, that we are to take the atoms from around us and manipulate them, for we are one with the atom. We do not need
I can use a better gun.
guns.
Someday.
You want a gun? I got a gun.
I do not want
Yeah.
a gun.
Oh no, not you. I was gonna give it to Steve.
It would be better in his hands anyway.
Steve, man, I got a hunting rifle right here. You can take it if you want. I ain't using much.
Do we have ammo for it?
Well, that's a good question.
I'm trying to
Take a
remember.
look
I don't
at
know if we
this.
had ammo for it.
Yeah, uses 308. I don't got that. I don't got none of that. Got some others, but anyway, you can take the gun though.
All right. I'll throw it on my sheet.
There you go.
Do we have a door that we can now go through, right?
Got 2 doors we can go through.
Chuck, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
It's because I muted myself because I was yelling at my dog a second ago because he was licking the wall and it was very annoying.
I guess the sandwich wasn't enough.
Must not. He started with the sandwich and he wants to move on to the house.
See, he didn't get to finish the sandwich.
He
That was the
didn't. He
problem,
didn't though. Ashley
His
stopped.
appetite remains.
right?
Yeah.
He's got a hunger that only house can satisfy now.
Yeah. Yeah. You're standing in front of this door. You got the
Do you want to
key.
do the door on the right or the door in front of us first?
So ignore the picture. That was just kind of setting a theme. There's just the one door on the right.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I was very confused.
Yeah.
So I kept asking about the door on the right because I thought the turrets were guarding the door down the end of the hallway for
They
some
were
reason.
at the end of the hallway, but there's no door there.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and use the
That's
key
now.
on the door.
Sure.
Somehow
Yeah. You slide the key. You hear that as the hydraulics kind of shift out and then lift the door up. And you're looking into this giant, dusty warehouse, storeroom, giant storeroom. Untouched, it seems.
This is a wonderful vestibule of the time before.
I
Yeah.
wonder if we can get that Protectron in here to help inventory here too, maybe.
Possibly.
I do so wonder what life was like before.
Otherwise, we can start digging around a little bit too. Just peer in some boxes, see what kind of stuff they got.
Yeah. Anyone, we can do a little looting scene here. Anyone who wants to do looting, you're just going to give me a survival perception test. And I've got loot tables out the wazoo. Actually, there's 3 4 loot tables for this. So,
All right.
and refreshing myself on how this works. If you get a success, 3
Nice.
successes, nice. If you get a success, you get to roll a set number of times on each loot table. You can then spend action points to roll an additional time for, on one of the loot tables. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Kinda,
this.
sorta?
Sorta.
Yeah.
Sword.
It will.
Okay. So yeah, we got Levon and Adam. You both pull successes. Steve and Jules, you do not.
I find some empty boxes and start making a little robot suit for myself out of the empty
I think
boxes.
that's a great idea.
I'm a
That
robot.
was good. That was good. Looks good on you.
All right. So this one,
Bye.
I've started programming in loot tables. I haven't gotten very many of them. So we'll start with you, Adam. You get, I'm going to roll 4 times on this table. It takes so long to roll. Oh, and it's pulling his jewels because that's the last token I clicked. Let's click on this.
Are you animating the tables?
Is that my problem?
Yeah, you can toggle that off in the game settings.
I need to do that because that drives me up the wall.
Yeah, it drives me nuts too. I turn it off all the time.
All right. So you're finding right off the bat a bunch of robot modifications.
Nice.
And that's what you find, Adam: a behavioral analysis mod, hazard detection mod, radiation coils, and a regeneration field.
That sounds perfect for Jules.
Levon, you get 4 rolls as well. Your first one is an integral boiler mod, a resistance field, another regeneration field, and a lockpick module. Next up, we get 3. Each of you gets 3 rolls on the ammo table. So both of you roll me 2d20 3 times. And I'll tell you what, those you two that failed, if you want a chance to roll on some of these, you just got to spend an AP and tell me which of the tables you'll want to roll on afterwards. So Levon, 18, 21, 23. 18. Where's ammo? Oh, you know what? This is one of the ones that I actually plugged in and I forgot. It's all right. We already rolled. All right. Levon, you get, for 45 rounds, you get 9 plus 4d6. 38, 10 plus 5d6. And flares, you get 3 flares. Adam, you get 6 plus 3d6 railway spikes. You get 14 plus 7d6 fusion cells. And finally, 4 plus 2d6 syringe ammo. What's
okay,
that?
so the first one was 3 plus 3d6.
That was 29. Was that your first one? That was railway spike 6 plus 3d6.
Oh, okay, so that would be.
Dan, did I give you a thing that needed a 38? Right.
308.
308. Okay.
So yeah. All right. Adam, how's your recording of ammo going?
I got the railway spikes.
All right. You got railway spikes. Just
And then I heard 76, I think.
fusion cells 14 plus 76. Actually, I think those are the. I don't know how to roll just the fallout die. I need to figure that out. What was your last number? 13.
45. And that was fusion cells?
Yep.
Okay.
And then syringer ammo, 4 plus 2d6.
Getting ammunition for fun weapons that we don't have.
Weapons that you don't have. All right. You each get to roll twice on the weapons table.
And then the last ammo.
4 plus 2d6 syringer ammo.
Oh, you put that in there. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All
Now
right.
here's the time to get the fun guns. So go with the fun weapons.
Yeah.
Are we rolling, or do you have the table set up?
I do not have the table for this. So let's go. Each of you roll me so Jeff and Adam, each of you roll me 2d20 twice. On. It's an 18. You get a pipe bolt action rifle. And you get a lead pipe. And Adam, you get a combat rifle. And you get a collapsible baton.
I don't think we have any 5.56 ammo for the combat rifle.
Do not. All right. Each of you gets one more roll, and this is on the random table. So each of you give me 3d20.
Eventually, our ammunition and weapons will line up someday.
Eventually, yeah.
I got a lot of 44, so I'm feeling good. That's my main weapon.
Yeah.
Levon, you find a lantern. And Adam, if you could give me 3d20.
Mm-hmm. I would like to spend an action point to roll again on the weapons table.
Sure. And for on the random table, you get a magazine. I need to go to page 172.
Those are nice. Give you a temporary stat boost if they're still the same as they are in the game.
We're going to find out because I haven't read any of this shit.
Let's see.
All right. Adam, give me a d20 roll.
Okay.
Get yourself a Grognak the Barbarian.
Or a cat's paw.
You find a backwoodsman. Let's find. Give me another d20.
See what issue you got.
12. That is the Appalachian Squirrel Massacre.
Chuck,
yeah.
you should know. It's Appalachian.
I'm sorry. Appalachian.
Come on, man.
Have we not played Fallout 76 where they also correct that? They actually did.
Oh, did they really?
Oh, really?
Yes, someone said it wrong and someone's like...
So, it's... The
Kinda funny.
perk is... All right, so let's see. Depending on the individual issue found, you receive a different perk, which you may benefit from once. If you later learn the perk, you may use the benefit once per scene. So, since you just get this once, the next item of food that you cook will heal an additional 3 HP.
Okay, what's that perk called?
It's not in the thing.
Oh, okay.
So just create an item.
Probably just drag another perk on and rewrite it.
Yeah. All right.
So it is next food I cook.
Yep.
Gets what?
Heals an additional 3 hit points. All right. Adam, you wanted to roll again on the weapons table, ranged or melee?
Melee.
Yeah, give me a 2d20. $27. You find a pipe wrench.
Nah. Oh,
It's worth trying.
found this too. So
Okay.
I'll spend that AP.
Yeah. So Steve or Jules, do you want to spend any AP to roll on any of those tables? No?
I don't think so. It feels like we got a lot of stuff.
You did. As the other two are very successfully raiding and looting this area, Jewel and Steve, you find yourselves kind of wandering through the back corners of this warehouse. And you see the frame of a door, and it's got a couple crates stacked in front of it. But you can hear noise coming from behind this crate, like there's another room and there's something in there, and it's kind of like mechanical grinding and the occasional thump.
There's no way that's a dangerous sound ever.
Yeah, exactly. Let's take a closer look.
Sure.
I'll probably sneak though, so if it is dangerous, Jules get shot instead.
Yeah, like I said, there are like a couple crates stacked in front of it, so to get to this door, you're gonna have to scooch the crates out.
Yeah, I figure we'll move them first and then sneak through the door.
Give me a sneak test here, and this is going to be how quietly you can move these crates.
All right, I get one for free, and maybe I'll go ahead and spend that last one to bring it up to full.
And I'm gonna roll as well.
Okay.
There we go. Look at that. Look
Holy
at that.
Shit.
Worth it.
Yeah.
And what have you done with Dan?
Right? Jules, if you want to throw a sneak out there as well.
Yeah, and this is where I screw everything up. Yeah, this is where I screw everything up.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Do we have a... So when do we get luck back?
Just remember, he just rolled like 6 successes. And our AP caps at 6. So like you should always like look at our AP pool and actually burn it ahead of time because it'll help you. Like because like it'll otherwise we'll generate AP and it'll go to waste because we can't have more than 6.
Yeah, and luck regenerates. Essentially, it's kind of like at the end of every adventure, everything. I was planning on letting you all refill it after you leave the robotics shop here. But I mean, that's a lot of successes. Jules,
I'm just like, damn it.
I'm about to drop something, and he just like
Yeah.
swiftly like picks it up, and like I don't make a large quantity of noise.
Yeah, you scooch these out of the way, and there's just a wooden doorknob. You guys said you can hear this strange kind of metallic grinding noise, the occasional thump. Oh God.
Excitement.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I mean, since I went to all this effort of sneakily moving crates, I guess I'll sneakily open door.
Yeah. You sneakily open the door. You got a shitload. I'm not going to make you re-roll. It's small workshop. You can see like there's a garage door on the back of this workshop. You can see a workbench. But kind of setting in the center of this workshop is a large sentry bot.
Oh.
Just setting there. And as soon as you do it sneakily so it doesn't notice you, you can see that every now and then it kind of like tries to rotate, but there's just a grinding noise. It's like its hand turrets, rotate just a little bit, but it's got a weird click. You definitely feel like it's totally unaware of you. I want you to understand that at this point you've not been discovered at all. And then it kind of like tries to kind of stretch its legs up and out, try and get some movement in, and that's where that thumping noise is. It seems like one of its legs is just kind of like hard locked and kind of thumping against the ground.
Like it can't turn or whatever?
Yeah, seems to be definitely broken in some form, immobile. Something's definitely wrong with it.
Well, I'll kind of just pull the door shut again for a second.
Yeah.
So that I could whisper some things around. Maybe wave the other guys over.
Yeah. Everyone, Steve waves you over.
What is it?
cool sentry bot in there, kind of broken. Maybe if we get behind it, we can just break it down and then we can get some cool loot off of it. Or we just leave it alone.
Or we see if we can repair it and befriend it.
I don't have the skills for that.
I'm pretty good at repairing things, but what about you, Jules?
I am also good at repairing things.
If you think you can get to it, not get shot up.
I'm not good at repairing things, but if we can get to a terminal, perhaps I can
normally,
see.
I don't know if it still applies in the game or not, but normally they don't have terminals. Normally you have to have the skills to hack them directly.
Oh yeah, then since my character is in science, he would have known that and be like, if I can get to its CPU, then perhaps I can take a look at it.
I'd have to look again, but there's like a robotics expert or something like that, and you have that and you can go manipulate them.
Oh, I do not have that perk.
In Fallout 4, I just realized I have that perk the other day because I was fighting a bunch of Mr. Handies and I got close to one. It's just like, hack, press R.
Hack.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I used to go find sentry bots and hack them all the time just so I'd have something obnoxious to roll around with me while I stealth murdered people.
Nice. Anyway, what do y'all want to do?
I mean, I think our only choice is really to ignore it or break it, but at our skill level, breaking it would be pretty challenging, truth be told.
And there's like a garage door behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably don't want to open that.
Are we not here to investigate?
It probably just says like the loading dock door or something.
Let's see.
Does that seem like it'd be a likely assumption at least?
Yeah.
Adam turns to Levon and says, Honorable One, what do you think we should do?
I ain't honorable, man. Like, I don't know. Let's just get what we can and get the hell out. That's the way of the world.
Honestly, it's probably more than we can take right now.
Ain't no reason we got it. We can back on out. We got a good haul so far.
Does there seem like anything valuable in the room that if we could work around it, we could take anything, or
It
was
does.
it most?
It did look like a pretty decent workshop, so there's probably tools and whatnot in there.
If that's the case, we can sneak on in, blow it up, and everything. It's having trouble.
I always could punch in some codes and see how it works.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere else. That one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, Frosty.
All right. So I suppose I'll see if it murders me or not. So I'll maybe try and get around behind and just do the stabby thing that I do.
Sure. Yeah, you move in. There's
seems
enough that you can kind of stealth around. Like I says, it's still doing that same kind of movement. It's definitely gets seized up. But you get around the back of it.
All right. There's no way that this is a bad idea. So since I get to sneak damage it at least still. Let me double check what I get from that real fast. It's been a while and I'm forgetful of my abilities. Increased by 2 CD. All right, so I'm going to spend an AP to get 3 dice on the attack.
Sure. Wow. 4 successes. Very good.
Nice.
All right, so we lost AP. Unless I needed more successes to hit it.
Let me double check.
How much did you spend? You spent 1.
I just spent 1.
And what was his defense?
I'm double checking.
That's the question. Because I'm going to use it for some damage and then for a second round of attacking.
Its defense is only 1. This is a big target.
Okay.
So if you're doing a second round of attacking, though, second major action, I think that increases the difficulty of your...
That sounds right. It should be on the cheat sheet.
Oh, it does. Okay, I wasn't sure about that.
+1. It's a +1 to this difficulty.
Okay, so that brings us back up to 6 still.
Cool.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
So I'll spend 2 for damage. And then I get 2 damage for free.
Yeah.
That's only 7. Because I do get vicious and piercing 1. So.
Okay. 7 damage. It's got a lot of physical resistance.
I figured it would.
So with your piercing 1, it takes 1 point of damage.
Oh.
As you stab hard into the kind of like you find a weak spot where you can kind of get at some of the, internal components behind and between the armor plating, you stab in hard. Little spurt of oil shoots out across your hand. It's hot, but it's not enough to hurt. As all of a sudden, you hear the beep, 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 beep.
Oh, time to run.
Beep. Give me an
Get the hell
athletics test.
Oh. I'm definitely going to go ahead and spend 3 AP.
Sure.
Difficulties
So
2 here.
So I can have 2 more dice.
Uh-oh.
And I can't reroll that complication, can I?
No. Okay.
Well, I got 2 at least.
You
So
did.
Okay. You make it out just in the nick of time. You dive out of the room. The rest of you kind of leap away from the door as it just explodes. There's this wash of fire that comes out. And I'm going to tell you what, for this complication,
I knew that was coming, but I didn't expect it with 1 point of damage.
I want to go ahead and say that when this thing explodes, it deals some radiation damage.
Ah.
Now you're speaking my language.
So
All right.
everyone, because of this complication, is fine. Absolutely fine.
Everyone enjoy the nothing.
And we close the doors. He's running towards it.
It's too late.
There's explosion. The whole building rocks. The door, after it slams shut, falls off, and you can just see like the back part of this room is just missing in this like inferno. You can see outside now. It's been destroyed. You've looted your hearts out.
Yeah, I guess we're not finding anything cool in there now, are we?
No, you're
Memories
not.
of parts.
Before, you feel pretty confident that you found just about everything you can find. But if anyone wants to spend any AP before you all head out to roll on any of those tables again, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah. Do we get any word back from our Protectron hard worker in the...
Yeah.
That worth 1 roll on a table?
Let's see. He does. There's 1 item that is still there. Everything else is just missing. And that is a... Yeah, that is a lockpick set.
Ooh,
Nice.
very nice. I'm okay at lockpicking if no one else is.
Does anybody mind if I spend that last AP to try and get another melee weapon?
Go for it.
Okay.
And you can spend more AP than what you got. I mean, it just gives me even more.
I do have a lead pipe if you want it, and a tire iron.
I specifically need unarmed weapons from the melee classification. So I keep getting melee weapons in the melee classification. I'm looking for unarmed.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me that 2d20. A 30 is a pair of knuckles.
Got another one pair of knuckles. So
One for each hand.
no, I have 3 now.
Oh,
Well, you got 2 for one hand now.
or you got 1 foot, and 2 hands.
Yeah, put one on my foot. Yeah.
It would be very uncomfortable to walk with.
Yeah.
Just gotta hop around for the rest of the time now. So you're always ready to give him the flying crane kick from Karate
Oh
Kid.
wow!
It's the
Looking
metal version of like the foam ones that they have for like
for
painting your
pedicure?
toenails.
Yeah.
It was like the foam ones. It's just like a metal version of that.
There you go.
yeah, looking at all the weapons now, there's only 2 options for me.
Knuckles and Death
Nope,
Claw
nope,
Gauntlet.
3.
The stone.
Knuckles, Death Claw Gauntlet, and Power Fist. So I missed the Death Claw Gauntlet. So
Don't forget your handy rock.
So yeah,
Armed.
Death Claw Gauntlet would be a roll of 2, and Power Fist would be a 37 or 38.
oh boy. So yeah, that would be.
Well, there's a chance.
Better off just going and hunting down a Death Claw.
Yeah, no. Let's go do that right now.
Shit. All right. Anything else y'all want to do here?
Well, we murdered a sentry bot, so I'm good.
If we've looked in all the places that make sense for looking, then I think
Mhm.
we're good.
Did you guys see that though?
Yeah.
Stabbed him right in the reactor.
Accidentally stabbed him right in the reactor. That's great. Yeah, you all kind of head out. As you all reach the kind of the showroom, Wellsworth is still floating there. Ah, sir, are we ready to proceed?
Yeah, we can throw all of our loot into our wheelbarrow.
Very well. It does look like you have company waiting on you outside.
Oh, no.
Well, this
Kind of company.
They look rather motley, sir.
Uninvited company.
How many we talking about?
I saw 3 of them.
Oh, that's easy.
So
Okay.
Adam will just walk outside.
You just strut outside.
And he kind of, before he walks outside, he says, "I'll distract them."
What? There's
So-
3 of them. We're fine.
So he walks directly up to them and says,
Yeah.
"Hello and good day."
There you see 3 bandit-looking people covered in their crude kind of raider armor. One of them has a pipe rifle. The other 2 have machetes. We've been staking this place out for a while, and looks like you did us the trouble of going and getting our stuff out of there. So why don't you just hand over whatever you got and be on your way?
Today is a good day. Today will not be a good day for you if you continue this path.
Listen,
I urge you. You will regret this if you go forward with this action.
you're outnumbered here, pal, as he kind of shoulders his rifle and works the action to chamber around.
I have read the type of person you are. I could take you all on by myself. However, I have 3 others with me. You will die today if you do this.
I think I want to roll for this. Why don't you give me a speech roll?
That's not a very good option for me.
Is there something? I don't see any other.
No, it's perfect. That's exactly what I should be rolling right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll tell you what. Your complication is one of the dudes with the machete is going to kind of take a swipe at you.
Oh, sweet.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll roll initiative. Why don't you roll
Let's
for me?
do that. Okay. Okay.
Roll.
There's an initiative button on here somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, initiative's a fixed stat.
It's fixed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what die do you use to roll initiative?
There's no rolling.
I think if
Yeah.
you click it, it just puts your number in.
Yeah. So for Adam, your initiative is
13.
13. So your initiative will always be 13.
Oh, okay. There we go.
If you go under the little fist tab and you hit the dice, it just puts your number in for you.
Hey, why isn't this letting me roll?
Hey, I rolled a 13.
Can I roll on another?
Yeah, I'm not.
What's up?
I'm on the wrong. I was on the wrong map. There we go.
Oh,
I was on the
Higher initiative.
I'm gunslinger, quick draw, all that kind of shit.
very cool. Okay. I got
Even with
it
my
figured out.
9 agility.
I also have 9 agility.
Dang.
That is 4 successes there, Adam. And I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 AP I generated to do 7 damage, piercing 1.
So what's piercing do?
It ignores 1 point of your physical damage resistance in this instance.
All right, so I had 1, so ignores that 1.
Yeah.
And then I've got there's 2 sets of physical resistance. I don't understand. There's resistance general bonus, and then like a
If
resistance.
you have like a trait or something like that, or skills they can give you resistance, you would put it into that
Okay.
field.
Yeah, you have. Okay, so we changed the way that we were doing resistance. We weren't doing hit location resistance. We were just doing flat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, Chuck. So that
Yeah.
means you have 3. Like, you
Right.
have
So
3
look at your
resistance.
torso there. So you got 3 under
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fist. So that calculates it all together. You have 3 resistance altogether.
Mhm.
So 7
One
damage.
of them being ignored.
Yeah.
So
So
one of them
two-
being ignored for the piercing,
You would take 5 damage.
Okay.
which means you actually take a critical hit. So
Oh,
if you take
yeah.
5 more damage after resistance, so this is where I think Chuck rolls a die to determine.
Yeah. Hit location. That's going to hit your left leg. And what was the critical injury to the left leg? You immediately fall prone. Can't take the sprint action, and the move action now becomes a major action for you. Yeah, I think that's right. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna get into initiative now. Levon, you're up first.
How far away are we? Like, if I get, like, how many move actions would I need to take to
Just
get
one.
to, like, relatively close?
Yeah,
Okay.
just one.
I'm going to move in, obviously. So I'll get closer. Oh, god damn that freaking cultist son of a... All right, here we go again. So he'll run in. I will give you maybe, like, let's say 2 AP.
Sure.
So that I can take... Do these guys look armored? They look like they've got, like,
Yeah,
chunks of
they've
armor
got
on them, right?
some crude armor on them. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll take, go ahead and take go ahead and take 3.
Okay.
Yeah, take 3.
All right.
As I'm gonna use 1 to take a second minor action and aim, because doing so triggers my perk ability, which would give basically piercing on my
Okay.
attacks. And then I will fire at one of them.
Sure.
2 extra die. 3. So it's 4 successes. What was the difficulty?
Difficulty on these dudes. 1. Just defense 1.
All right, so that's 3 AP, and then I will use I'll use 1 AP to add to damage.
Sure.
I'll leave 2 for other people. So firing at 1. I will burn a luck, I think, to reroll my damage. I think that's what I can do with luck.
I don't remember if
Is
it
it
works.
luck or is it AP that rerolls?
It's
One of the
luck,
two.
and it's the same. You toggle the die for a toggle.
So spending a point of luck lets you reroll 3 damage die.
Yeah, you just got to toggle the ones you want to reroll.
All right, I will burn a luck then.
You could burn 2 luck.
I'm gonna burn 2 luck and reroll it all. And reroll all but the.
Sure.
Okay.
That seems like an efficient use of 2
Terrible.
luck. Alright,
Okay, so that's 5 damage with piercing 1 added from my awareness.
Okay. They got resistance of 3. You ignore 1 of that, so they take 3 damage. Make sure I got the right one.
That's my turn.
All right. Steve, you're up.
Just to get the theoretical out of the way, would I be able to like go a little bit to the side, like try and sneak out a window and get around to one of them? I'm willing to spend some AP to enable this.
Yeah, so moving to the window and getting through it, I'm going to call that a minor action. Spend an AP to take another minor action to kind of get out and sneak and flank around them, and then that would leave you your major action.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'll do that.
I'm going to say, you're okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your sneak.
Yeah, I'll roll it first. There we go.
3,
Getting a little bit of AP back. I gotta get that sneak in there to generate as much AP as possible.
All right. So yeah, you kind of slip out a side window, move behind a car.
All right. Well, somebody just hit Adam, so obviously I gotta stab him to death now.
Okay. Go stab them to death.
So I will spend an AP to put another die on that. Dang, complication again.
All right. Yeah, I want to
But
take.
still hit.
Yeah, go ahead. That's a hit.
Yeah, and I will spend 1 more AP to put an extra damage die on that. And I will spend 1 of my luck points and re-roll those 3.
Wow.
There we go.
8
That
damage
turned
with
into
piercing.
9 damage since it's
9
vicious.
damage. Okay.
A sneak attack.
They take 7 of that. Right? Yeah, 7 of that. 6 of that? I'm bad at math.
How much resistance do they have?
They take 6 of that. That's right. Okay. That one is still up.
Dang. But he does take a critical injury too.
Oh, yes, he does. That's a very good point.
Pierced heart.
Torso. With the torso injury, they begin to bleed heavily. At the end of each of their turns, they suffer 2 DC physical damage, ignoring all damage resistance. At the end of each of your turns, they take 2 damage. Cool. 2 DC. Yeah, so it could be more than 2. All right. Anything else?
I think that is it, since I didn't declare two major actions up front. So,
all right, Adam, you're lying there on the ground, leg
The one
injured.
who,
Yeah.
the one who hit me with their machete, are they still near me?
Yeah.
unfortunately,
I will weave my good leg in between theirs
Oh.
and roll over to the side to bring them to the ground with me. And as they come to the ground, I'll roll over and hit them with my
Okay.
knuckles.
We're gonna do an opposed test here. I'm gonna roll machete because that's the only way to do it on the NPC sheet. So you roll me an athletics test.
Nice.
Roll 2 successes.
Oh, I thought that was Adam. Dang. I was excited.
Yeah, you try to weave your leg between them. You don't bring them down.
Okay. So I got a complication too.
You did. God, I don't need to take any more AP. I have a shitload. I'll tell you what. He kind of braces himself, puts his machete up for defense, so I'm going to move his defense up to 2 if you want to do a follow-up attack on him. Now, you did trying to trip him was a major action, so you'll need to spend an AP if you want to punch him as well.
No, I'll just stay here.
Okay. All right.
And you have to declare that up front, right? That you're doing 2 majors.
I think that's Savage Worlds, isn't it?
No, because it's +1 to both tests. So
Oh,
if you're going to
okay.
be taking all the
Yeah.
tests, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. This one is going to shoot at Levon. And you know what? I've got a shitload of AP.
Ooh.
2 successes.
I do have defense 2, so that's good.
Oh, good. That's what I needed then.
Very quick.
And I want to stack more damage. So I'm going to spend 3 AP to stack more damage. Six damage, piercing 1.
Okay. I have 3 resistance, so I take 4 damage.
Okay.
Nice. Just under the bar for that critical injury.
Just under. Okay. God damn it, Adam.
Steve, the one you stabbed, is going to turn around and take a crack at you with a machete.
Oh, no. This is supposed to be one-way stabbing here.
But it's not.
Not supposed to stab back.
2 successes.
I also have a defensive 2, so
Good thing I did that then. And then for damage, I'm going to stack... I want to spend all my AP.
oh god, no. You're just doing this to murder me.
Uh-huh. Four damage. Didn't activate piercing, so just 4 damage.
Okay. I have resistance of 1, so I will take 3.
And then Adam.
Mhm.
This one's going to take a chop at you. I've spent all my AP to change this. There we go. I had machete on some of these. I don't know why. Set to use big guns, and these dudes don't have big guns. That's 2 successes.
Yep, they hit me.
And
I got a defensive 2.
Oh, okay then. Then I don't.
I'll
take
have
another
defensive
hit.
2.
It's very impressive. 3 damage with piercing 1. So you've got 3 damage resistance.
So I take 2.
No, you don't take any, do you? You take
Oh
1.
wait,
It's
you're right.
piercing.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm bad at math. All right, Jules, you're up.
So are they aligned in such a way that I can use my flamer?
Yes, they are. They're all kind of standing in a row, came out in a way to intimidate. So yeah, you can easily move up to the side of them. I will say that both Steve and Adam are kind of in the line of fire, so I'll want the 2 of them to make an athletics test to try and roll out of the way of getting torched by you. And I will say for Adam, it is an additional point of difficulty since you are hurt on the ground. Yeah.
How do I make it an additional point of difficulty?
It's just you have to roll 2 successes instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So first off, let's see if we even need to do that. Jules, go ahead.
Okay. And then We have an AP to spend?
We have an AP, and you can always spend AP you don't have. It just gives me some more.
Okay. And so when I'm spending AP, what do I do on the pop-up? Sorry.
Yeah, so for 1 AP, you increase to 3 dice.
Okay.
For 3 AP,
You get 2 dice.
2 dice. And then I think it's, I don't remember what.
But I mean, like 4. It's like, I think
Right,
it's
it goes from
1,
3 to
2, 3, 4
Okay.
for each one you add.
Yeah, it costs 1 AP to roll an 1 die, 3 AP to roll 2, 6 AP to roll 3.
All right. I'll spend 3 AP. So 1 that we
Okay.
have and 2 that we don't.
Yeah, so that
See if
means
this works.
4 dice.
4
4
successes.
successes. Very
So you keep
impressive.
that.
These guys just have a defense of 1, so you net 3 AP on that. Yeah. Throw your damage out there.
Now we need to roll.
Yeah, so the 2 of you need to give athletics test. Adam, you need 2 successes. I didn't realize it that when you roll out an attack right there, it says right leg. It tells you where it's going.
I don't know that I did that before, interestingly enough. I think that might have been updated.
Adam, if you want to spend a point of luck to see if you can get that second success,
I do. So spend a luck and hit the reroll button.
click the 10, spend a luck, and then hit reroll.
Yeah, you have to toggle the dice first. It'll go gray when you have it selected.
Okay.
Yay.
There you go. You
Now I
rolled the
can do
magical
this.
number even, 69.
Without
Nice.
feeling
Oh,
guilty.
nice. All right, so yeah, you both roll out of the way. Yeah, so Jules, give me that damage. And there's 3 AP in the bank. You could spend all of that to add 3 more damage die.
Oh, goodness. I didn't think about that. I already rolled it.
Your damage?
Yeah, you did. You got 2 damage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just roll it again because you're rolling 3 dice for that. If you want to, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But you can also hit the add button right there too.
Oh,
Okay. I will
Yeah.
do that.
Just spend the AP and hit add.
Okay. And so I'll spend 3 to get 2 more dice.
3 will get you on damage dice. It's 1-to-1 with a max of 3.
Oh, okay. Then I'll spend 2 and get 2 dice.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So now it's damage 4.
4 burst, persistent, spread. Oh my gosh, all these words that I don't understand. 3 effects.
I like
Burst
that
is
when you
just one
hover,
additional
it gives you the
target.
page number.
Burst is just additional target because I had this. And then spread is your attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. So for each effect rolled, your attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. Each
Ooh.
additional hit inflicts half the roll damage, rounded down, and hits a random location. Blah blah blah.
So that's 6
It's math.
7
damage.
damage. And the spread hits additional targets.
It's the same
Yeah,
one again, right?
For each effect rolled, your attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. Each additional hit inflicts half the rolled damage, rounded down.
Okay.
So 6 more,
Yeah.
So well, she
4.
rolled
4,
Three
so 8
effects,
damage.
right?
3
So
effects
she-
and 4 damage.
So three effects would be 3 additional hits, and each additional hit inflicts half the rolled damage. You roll
So 6 more.
So 10 damage.
That's fantastic.
Damage,
And then
yeah.
spread
Oh,
is an additional target, or burst is an additional target.
Burst is additional target, but that's just what's basically letting you hit all 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Burst is burst we're already kind of accounting for with
Got
the
it,
fact
got
that
it,
you're
got it.
hitting all of them.
Shit. All right. That is
I
a
was
lot of
useful.
damage to all of them.
30 damage. That's a lot of damage.
All right.
No, I don't think it's 30 damage. I think it's damage 4 is the base damage, and then
Mhm.
you
One of the
get-
targets gets the 10 damage.
Or only one of
the
them
targets.
gets it.
One of the targets gets 10 and the other 2 get 4. And because she has multiple effects rolled, it actually does hit both of them. In order for her to hit like the other targets with burst, she has to roll effects, but she has. So she's able to hit all 3. It's just 10, 4, and 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang. Here I was trying to be greedy and
It feels good to be useful. I'm glad you were able to get out of the way, Adam.
Cauterizing.
All right. Doing math. 10, that's that.
How are they looking, Chuck?
They're looking rough. One
As
of
it
them is
should be.
dead now.
All right.
That's ideal.
The other two are in very rough shape. Fire's just all over them. And it passes back up to Levon.
Mop 'em up.
Okay. Is one looking? Well, is the one that was attacking me? Is that one still up?
No, that one's down.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm cool. I'll just pass. No. I will target. I will target. Does Atom still have one on rolling around on the ground, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to fire at that one. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So I'll fire at whatever one's still up standing.
Okay.
And since I don't have to move this time, I'll just do my normal minor
Aim and
action
shoot.
to aim. I'll burn an AP. I'll burn the remaining AP to get an extra die on the roll.
Okay.
As well. So it's the plane. So it's 3 dice.
2 successes. Good.
2 successes.
Got it back.
Got it back. I'll immediately spend it again on damage. And then this is gonna have. It's not gonna show piercing, but it's gonna have piercing because of awareness. So it's piercing 1. So it's gonna be 6 plus 1, so 7 total damage die. That's a little better. And it's vicious. That's 8 points of damage, piercing 1.
Nice.
You drop one of them. You had to do, with the piercing, you had to do 6 damage. You just headshot this dude and down
Got
he
it.
goes.
It's been revoked. Sorry, I'm just making lethal weapon 2 references.
All right. Next up is Steve. One's left.
All right. Well, my damage output goes way down. But we told him you were going to die. So
Mhm.
I'm going to spend an AP to shoot him with my shotgun.
Take some AP. You get 2 successes.
I keep rolling complications.
You do.
All of a sudden, you hear from him, beep, 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 beep.
Shot him right in the reactor.
Didn't even know we had one. All right, yeah, go and give damage.
All right. I'll go ahead and spend that last AP so I can turn that up.
Yeah.
One more. And unless that's enough to do it.
That's on its own vicious, so that's going to be 7 damage. With that, they're only going to take... Oh, that's enough to do it then, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to spend luck to do some more damage if I needed to.
No, that does it. As you blast the last one in the back with the shotgun, down they go, falling over Adam.
As that one falls over me, as he's dying from his wounds, I will whisper to him, I am the distraction. I told you.
That
Nice.
is fantastic. And that does put us right about at time. So next session, we'll pick up. You'll all be back on your journey. Although Adam is in pretty bad shape, so some healing
Yeah,
will
it's fine.
probably have to happen. And I'll tell you what, second session, I'm feeling
All right,
generous. Everyone go ahead and move up to level 2.
Ooh.
That means I can take my next thing that makes my build broken.
Ooh. Just looking up the character advancement. Your maximum health points increase by 1. You choose
Everyone?
one skill to increase by 1 rank up to a max of 6. And you gain a single perk.
Hmm.
Very cool.
This will be good.
Yeah, let's do some closing plugs. Let's start off. Well, lollygaggers, I don't know. You guys are up in the air.
Don't know either. As we were going to be off for a week, but our trip plans got canceled literally as we were going live on this stream. So I don't know. We'll probably do something next week at this point. I don't know what yet. We'll figure that out. So,
Okay.
but twitch.tv/the Lollygaggers and find all our crap on YouTube. Avengers and Lollygag. There you go.
Wednesday for Defenders of Kobold. We're going to be doing something. If Jeff shows up, it might be Fantasy Age. If Jeff doesn't show up, Bert's probably going to run us some superhero stuff. And Friday should be our wrap up of our Anvia campaign. Adam, what's going on with the studio?
Well, first and foremost, what our biggest push lately for the studio is signing people up to run games at Gen Con. Have you ever wanted to tell your parents that you made money playing games? Now's the perfect opportunity. You can sign up for running games with us at Gen Con. If you wanted to GM a game of Zweihander or Blackbirds or Flames of Freedom, you can do so for $15 an hour plus $20 per session. So, or plus $20 per I tell session. You what, it was an amazing feeling when I told my mother, who it's an amazing feeling money playing games, that, Mom, I did in fact do so. Join us in gaining that experience and sign up at the link that it just dropped if you want to.
There's I put the link to the website and give a little more information.
Yeah, so other than that, Tuesday, Chuck and the rest of the crew from the studio are going to be playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Sometimes I'm a part of it, sometimes I'm not. Just depends on who all's available. And let's see, coming up next is maybe Heart. Maybe. If not, it'll be Kingdom Death Monster.
Hope so. If everyone's down. I don't see how I wouldn't be here next weekend, but who the hell knows at this point? So
we'll play it by ear.
Yeah. If it's up to me, we just keep going with Heart because, like, why interrupt it if we don't have to? But if for some reason we can't, then yeah, we'll play some Kingdom Death and die a lot is what we do. So yeah, other than that, July Beyond the Fire Volume 2 will be coming out. And there has been progress on Divinity Unleashed. So we still don't know when that will release, but there's been certifiable progress on that project.
Nice.
Soon.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, that's what we got. So until we see you next time, stab it in the reactor.
Stab it right in the reactor.